guys, how are we all doing? So as promised in my previous video, I said I would do the 40 question tag. So grab yourself a cuppa and have a 5-minute chill with me. I've got some just plain water with some, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's like a mix, like a winter spice mix you pop in it, because I'm trying to drink more water. So let's see if I can drink this. I've already had half. So we're going to try and drink this. So while I'm chatting, I'm going to be popping down some holiday spends on here as I think of them. So hopefully I can multitask. Here goes. So I'm not going to say what number questions they are because I'm wondering if I've missed a couple. So I'll just do what I've got, what I can remember seeing. So we'll see how we go. So pets, do you have any pets? Yes, we have 2 cats, Maisie and Blackjack. Blackjack is Maisie's kitten. We originally she had 4 kittens and we kept one because my daughter said she wanted her, but unfortunately when she went to uni, the house she went to had a dog, so, and didn't get on with cats, so she never took Blackjack, and we've still got him now. So there's not much between the ages of them, and Maisie doesn't really like her son Blackjack. So yeah, but anyway, they live in the same house. We've also got a pond full of fish, some really big koi. We've got a massive one that we call Graham. They've all got names, or most of them have got names. And Kai's just bought a sturgeon to put in the pond, so he comes quite a lot to look at his fish growing. So that's exciting for him. Are you in a relationship? Yes. I'm married to Dave. We've been married 40 years this month. 40 years, can't believe it. Yes, and we're going to be away when it's our anniversary. And we got married on my mum and dad's anniversary, which is the 20th of August. So that was quite exciting at the time. My mum and dad are no longer with us, so I always think about them on our anniversary. So yeah, I've been married 40 years. Wouldn't swap him now. I might have done it one time. Don't tell him. Next one. Alcohol. Do you drink alcohol? Yes, I don't drink a lot. I like to drink at social occasions. I don't binge drink. Although some would like to argue with that when I get with one friend. We tend to sort of encourage each other. But yeah, we've not been ill that many times. But I love rosé wine, gin, flavoured gins, Asti Spumante. I don't like Prosecco. I can't stand the stuff. Or champagne, anything like that. So not expensive to take out. The next one, do you believe in God? Yes. I often say I don't, and I think that's an awful thing to say, but some things have made me question it, and I've always loved to think that there's a God there, that, as Kai says, there wouldn't be anything in the world and I know if God hadn't made it. So I keep saying yes, that I do. So we'll stick with that for now. Hot dog or cheeseburger? Hot dog, I'm not really bothered about either, if I'm honest. If it's this burger, it'll be a Big Mac. But mainly because I like the sauce on that, to be honest, and the gherkins. So, but yeah, I think I do prefer a hot dog. Favourite meal? Well, if that's in a restaurant, it would be various things. If it's Indian, it's a bhuna, vegetable curry or a chicken curry. I like making my own curries, not too spicy or strong. I don't like garlic, so if I smell garlic in a meal, I can't eat it. It makes me feel sick. But favourite meal, I wouldn't really say I've got one. I like a lot of home cooked meals like cottage pie, chicken stew, soups, things like that. But if I'm going out, it's normally an Indian. If I'm in a pub, I don't really mind. Best takeaway food, fish and chips, every time. I think no one makes fish and chips like we do. Drink in the morning, it's got to be tea now. I used to be coffee until COVID. Don't know what happened during COVID. I went off it and I'm not really bothered anymore unless it's a latte or a cappuccino. Can you do 100 push-ups? No, don't think I could do 10 anymore. I used to be quite fit, but now I'm not even got the inclination. Favourite season, summer. Every time it's summer. Spring into summer, it's nice too. As it starts to get that little bit warmer, I'm a fair weather friend. I love the hot weather. I think I've been born in the wrong country. Love the sun on my skin, but don't like to get burnt. Hate winter. I think I've got the sad seasonal depression. I'm a lot worse in winter. So yeah, we'll leave it at summer. Favourite hobby. Do I have a favourite hobby? I like lots of things. If you can call holiday a hobby, I love to go on holiday, honestly. I live for my holidays. I like reading. I like making the resin products I've been doing, but that's quite an expensive hobby. I did start to make a few cards, but I've sort of gone off that a little bit. I like to think I can do a lot of things, and I'll have a go at a lot of things, but I would probably not the master of any, if you get that meaning. Next one, tattoos. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I've got one on my foot. It's a shooting star, a bluey teal colour shooting star, and my daughter paid for that one Mother's Day. She said, would you like a tattoo? And I went, okay then. No desire to have any more though. Glasses. I wear glasses for reading. You'll often hear me say, I've not got my glasses on, so I can't see anything. Don't need them for anything else. But yeah, do wear glasses. Phobias or fears? My biggest fear is of drowning. I say I hate water. I can swim. I love cruising, so I can't really say I hate water, can I? But yeah, I've got a big fear of drowning or being in a fire. But they're all awful things, aren't they? But not anything like spiders or snakes I don't like, particularly. But nothing that I'm really frightened of. Nickname. So as you know, I'm Karen. So when I was younger, I used to get called Kaz. My second name's Elizabeth. So when I was really young, I was Lizzie. Quite like Lizzie or Liz. But I did have a cousin who was Liz, so that tended to die off a bit, so we didn't get mixed up. So now it's just Karen or Nana, as you'll know, I'm a Nana. So that's the best name I've ever been called, apart from Mum. Favourite sweets? Licorice. I adore licorice. I adore aniseed. Cough candy twist. I've got quite a sweet tooth there. Sweets, as in those sort of things. Not really a chocolate lover. I don't mind a bit of chocolate, but I prefer like boiled sweets and licorice. I don't like puddings either, really. I'm not bothered. Do without them. Do I believe in ghosts? I'd say no. I heard a lot of people that say they have seen a ghost, so I'm a bit on the fence. Do I believe or not? Until I've seen one, I always say no. Dave says he's seen one, so who knows what he saw. Rain or snow? I hate the snow. I like to see it, but I don't like to drive in it. I don't like to walk in it. I once had a bad fall in snow, and I went near enough skiing down a hill and broke my wrist very badly, and had to have a big operation. So I'm like bionic woman in this arm. So that's that. Rain, well, you have to get used to rain, don't we, in this country? Piercings. I've got my ears pierced, and that's it. Age, I'm 61. Never thought, you think, don't you, when you're like in your 20s, oh, I'm not going to be old. And even now, I don't feel old. I feel exactly the same. The kids think I'm old, the little ones. But yeah, I hope I've got many years left. Children, I've got 3 children. The light of my life, Mark, Stacey and Laura. Yeah, the best thing ever, becoming a mum. And for them to give me their children, perfect. Colour, favourite colour, purple every time. Purple hearts, I love purple hearts. And I do quite like the teal green. I'm not really a greeny, bluey fan, but I love the teal colour. Can I sing? Yes, I think I can. I did belong to a choir, so I don't think they'd have kept me if I can't sing. But I've not done it for a while because I had a problem with my jaw. It's getting better, touch wood. And I'm sure that's had something to do with COVID, but we'll never find that out. Can I whistle? Yes, I can whistle. Not if I don't do it very often. Where was I born? So I was born at home at my grandma's house. Not from where I live now, actually. So I wasn't born in hospital. Yeah, I was born at my grandma's in Nottinghamshire. Siblings. So I'm one of 5. I'm the oldest. I've got one brother and 3 sisters, and my youngest sister is only, she's 38? 38. So I'm 61, she's 38. So it was after I'd got married. I'd probably been married a year. So I was nearly 23, wasn't I? Yeah, 23. So I've been married over a year. And my mum said she was having another baby. I was like, oh my God. Well, the previous one, my sister before that, I was 15 when my mum had her, and I thought that was bad enough, but it wouldn't be without any of them. Love them all to bits. Can I cook? Yes, I think I can. I'm not an amazing cook. I can cook most things. I'll have a go at anything. I like following a recipe, although I've got that many recipe books, but I never really look at them now. And I like making soups. I think soup is a wonderful thing in the winter months. I'd eat it now, actually, but yeah, I tend to do it more in the winter. Very comforting. Swim. Can I swim? Yes, I can swim okay. I did take a life-saving award when I was younger, but like I say, I've got quite a fear of drowning, so I'm very careful, and I don't swim out of my depth. I like to put my feet on the bottom. Shower or bath? I'm going to say bath because at the moment we haven't got a shower, so we have got one ready to pop in, but I've always liked a good soak in the bath, and we've got jacuzzi bath, so that's nice. City or nature? I like the buzz of the city, and I like visiting cities, but I think there's nothing nicer than being in the open air, in the nature, and where it's really peaceful, nobody around you, and lovely walks in the countryside. So I'd say nature. Are you a good friend? I think so. I've been told I am. I will listen to anyone for hours. Always there for my friends. Yeah, so I think I am a good friend. Have I broken any bones? Oh yeah. So I already said I broke my wrist badly. I broke my arm when I was younger. That was swimming, actually, at the side of a swimming pool. I slipped, and it was months before we realised that I'd broken my arm. I'd be about 14. I kept complaining of pain, and my mum took me, and I had actually broken my arm, but there's nothing they could do about it because it had set. And apart from breaking it again, which they didn't really want to do. And then just before we all went into lockdown, I actually had a bad fall and broke my foot in so many places. So I was out of action for a long time when we went into lockdown, and my mum also died then. So that was an awful time. So as you can imagine, suffered quite bad depression after that. But my foot's fine now. They didn't actually operate because they didn't want me in hospital because of the amount of people that was in with COVID. So it was really, really painful. Worst pain, which follows on from that, really. That it was very painful, but I think the worst pain is childbirth. But it's a pain you forget. As soon as it's over, you forget it. And we all do it again. Well, most of us do. And I did it 3 times. Yeah, I think it's a pain that you've got a lovely bonus at the end of it, haven't you? Can I dance? I love to dance. Did a lot of dancing when I was younger. I still like a boogie now. Camping or hotel? Hotel. Can't say. I think I've been camping once. We used to go caravanning, and the kids were little, but no, I like my hotel now. I like my comforts. Are you weird? Probably. Most definitely. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm weird or not. I do some weird things sometimes, but I don't really know that one. Gardening and what do you like to grow? So at the moment our garden has been under construction for a long time with Dave building his pond. We won't go into how long it's been under construction. I'm watching him now cleaning the bottom of it. It's massive. You could fit a dolphin in it. Honestly, it's so big, this pond. So when he retires, he says he's going to have a digger that will dig up the back of the rest of the garden, and it's all going to be redone again. So everything will come out except for the pond, and he was going to build around it. So yeah, watch this space. We'll see. And he loves the outdoors. He loves being out there. So that'll keep him busy. What do I like to grow? So we've got fruit trees, but I think they might have to come out. I do like growing fruit. I'd like a few more flowers out there. I've got roses in the front. I had roses because my grandma was called Rose and my mum's second name was Rose, so I like roses. But I'd like some different flowers in the back when it's all done. And my growing zone now, I know there's a couple that aren't sure what this means. So does that mean grow as a person or growing as in your garden? I don't really know, but my favourite season is still summer, so is it that? I've not got a clue. So I think that is everything, my lovelies. Hope you enjoyed that. I didn't write much on here, I just put holiday spends. So I'm going to have to do that and sort out what we are taking away with us. So I hope you enjoyed my 40 questions. You've learned a little bit more about me. If you've got any more questions, pop them down below. I can always do a Q&A one day, maybe. And I'll speak to you all soon. And we'll just have a drink of this just to prove that I am doing. There you go. Cheers. Speak to you all soon. Bye.